From being a four-time NBA champion to throwing punches at his own teammates, Draymond Green's career in the NBA has been a mixed bag. It's as they say, you might love him or hate him. But one thing is for sure, you cannot ignore Draymond Green. He's considered to be one of the original core members of the Golden State Warriors super team.
Thing to watch.
Well, their championship DNA showed up when it was needed. They had their struggles, as Mark mentioned.
And in terms of defense, he has been their most precious asset.
Never teach as far as being able to pick the ball off the rim going 94 feet.
Green joined the Warriors back in 2012, and over the last decade or so, he's provided a lot of service to his franchise. However, it would not be a stretch to say that his best days on the basketball court are behind him now. It's part of the reason why Golden State wasn't confident about handing him a new contract, which was quite irritating for the 33-year-old power forward. And we all know what that irritation led to ahead of this season. Despite all that, his head coach Steve Kerr has continuously come out singing praises for his forward. There's no secret that Kerr likes him, and that's why the Warriors have held on to him for so long. Even at this time when he's clearly past his best, Kerr has been lauding his impact on the team. Steve recently spoke on NBC Sports, where he labeled him a defensive genius. He also called him the ultimate defensive weapon in today's NBA.
Draymond's a genius. He's a defensive genius. I think best I've ever seen in terms of dissecting what's happening.
The Warriors head coach further explained that it often goes unnoticed in real time. But if you watch the tapes of the game again, Green's impact on the defensive end of the court becomes clear as day. And I guess he has a point. Green is definitely one of the most in-your-face defenders in the league. He'll constantly be on your back, trying to make sure that you have to make the shot from the most difficult point possible. And that obviously leads to them scoring fewer points. Now, Kerr also mentioned another very interesting point about his defensive game.
I thought Draymond was incredible down the stretch defensively. Offensively, he sealed his guy on Steph's layup with 8 seconds.
As you all know, defense in basketball is mainly man-to-man, and every player has a specific type of position that they can guard. However, what makes Green so potent defensively is the fact that he can literally guard any position from 1 to 5. Now, I can't honestly think of many other players in the league who can do that. Maybe Giannis is one other modern player who does that, but not a lot of others.
Well, Monty Williams says Mikal Bridges running the floor. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo.
However, you don't have to take my word for it, or Kerr's. Green's record in the NBA speaks for itself. He's a 4-time NBA All-Star and has been named in the All-Defensive Team 7 times. The veteran power forward has also won the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year award 1 time.
Thank you. It means a lot to get this award from you. Thank the NBA. Most importantly, though, I want to thank God. I know none of this is possible.
Which, let me tell you, is not an easy award to win. And honestly speaking, his defensive game is one of the reasons why so many people dislike him. Because Green will literally do anything to stop his opponents. And by anything, I definitely mean anything. From intentional collisions to needless charges. Green has often been described as one of the NBA's dirtiest players. Over the years, many players have accused him of using dirty tactics and excessive physicality during the game. If you remember the clash between the Warriors and the Boston Celtics, it was Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum who talked about how Green's physicality can be unsettling for his opponents. Brown actually said that Green would pull you, grab you, muck the game up, and basically do anything he can to give his team the advantage.
He'll pull you, he'll grab you, he'll try to muck the game up because that's what he does for their team. It's not nothing to be surprised about.
Even if it sometimes goes out of the bounds of legal play. And things got so heated that in a bizarre series of events, Anna Horford, who is the sister of Boston center Al Horford, actually joined the protest. She tweeted that if Draymond can't outplay an opponent, he just resorts to playing dirty. According to Anna, his influence is also rubbing onto his teammates, like Jordan Poole, who joined in with Green in his dirty tactics. This was obviously before the infamous scuffle between Green and Jordan Poole ahead of this season, where Green was actually caught on video sucker punching his teammate during a practice session in the offseason. And it's not just one incident. Green has had so many unpleasant incidents with other players in the NBA. He famously beefed with former teammate Kevin Durant during a game, when KD tore into him for not passing the ball, while Green accused him of being too lazy. However, no one hates Draymond Green like Dylan Brooks. Have you ever heard the term professional hater? Well, let me tell you, Memphis Grizzlies man Dylan Brooks is exactly that when it comes to Draymond Green. And it's not just Green he dislikes. Brooks actually hates the whole Golden State franchise, about whom he said that he just doesn't like them and has nothing to do with them. He criticized Draymond Green's antics on the court after the Grizzlies blew away the Warriors 131-110 last week. The victory must have been quite sweet for the Canadian, and he didn't let go of the chance to take a dig at Green and the Warriors, saying that Draymond talks way too much for someone who plays like him. Now, this might have been a little unprofessional, but he also said that Green and his Warriors often get away without punishment, despite playing dirty, which isn't exactly a new complaint. Many other teams have also expressed similar concerns at different times, but then teams who win a lot always have to take such criticism. However, Brooks' hate for Green actually comes from their clash last season, where Draymond was ejected out of Game 1, and then Brooks was also thrown out for a dirty foul on Gary Payton II. And that's basically just how Green plays basketball. He's actually suspended for the Warriors' next game against the Atlanta Hawks, after he picked up his 16th technical foul of the season against the LA Clippers, when he threw the basketball towards Russell Westbrook, who appeared to have shoved Green in the back. Well, never change, Draymond. His opponents might not like him, but he sure is loved by the Golden State Warriors. Well, as I said, when you're a top team in any league of the world, there's bound to be some people who dislike you, especially if you're a team like the Warriors, who have dominated the last 8 to 9 years in the NBA. While some people genuinely dislike Green's dirty style of play, most people dislike him because of the success he has had. I mean, the guy is a 4-time NBA champion, but leave the haters in one place. I can tell you that there's one person who loves Draymond Green dearly, and that is his team's main man, Steph Curry. Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green are the original powerhouse of the Golden State Warriors. They were there way before the Warriors turned into this super team that we saw in the last 8 to 9 years. The three players that Curry likes to call the core of the Warriors squad, and numerous occasions he has expressed his appreciation of fellow teammates Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. He has also attributed the Warriors' success in the league to the fact that this core of the squad has managed to stay together for so long. Similarly, Thompson has also shown his love for Green on multiple occasions. Even after the altercation between him and Jordan Poole, Thompson came to his defense, calling him a brother. He also expressed his confidence in Green being able to overcome the negativity around the incident. And that was all about what people in the NBA think of Draymond Green. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.